Hello and welcome to this weather update. It's August 6th, 2018, around 10 p.m. And we're still dealing with this heat advisory and air quality alert. It's a very uncomfortable evening out there and a very hot day across the area. And I'm going to just take a look at some of the conditions that are going on right now across the area here as far as high temperatures go. We're going to see here what's going on here with the high temperatures. And I do apologize. My computer is being very, very, very slow tonight. It seems like when the weather gets like this, well, I think what it is, oh, now I've got it not responding, so now it's frozen. Whenever this weather happens, I think it's because it's too hot in here. It's 81 degrees in my place. I got the AC. I got this weakling air conditioner that my agency gave me, and it's not powerful enough. It's only 5,000 BTU, which is an absolute joke. So, yeah, the computer is running extremely slow right now, and I do really apologize for this. You're just going to have to bear with me. So it's 80 degrees outside, and yeah, I can't even move this. All right, yeah, this thing is really acting crazy. You might hear my voice skipping in the video too as well. There's nothing I can do about it. It's too hot, and I'm too tired to mess around. So 80 degrees still, even at night at Farmingdale Airport with a dew point of 72. So the southwest wind at 14, gusting to 18, but that wind is more westerly, so that's why we are suffering. Let's take a look and see what the high temperature was at Farmingdale. So the high temperature was 90 degrees at Farmingdale. I'm pretty sure. Let's go for a little further out east. Let's take a look at West Hampton. Let's see what the temperature is there. 78 degrees, dew point 72. So very warm temperatures for the evening, which is what really makes it hard. So it also hit 90 there as well. We'll take a look at New York City, Central Park, which is probably it's probably in the 80s still there, probably mid-80s. I'm going to make it bet it's still like 85. Close enough, 84 degrees at Central Park. And of course the dew points are up there, 71. And it hit 92 at Central Park today. Let's take a look and see what New Jersey dealt with. Let's see what Toms River dealt with today. So 79 in it's a degree cooler in Toms River. I can't believe it. The dew point is 73, and the high today there was 96 degrees. So yeah, a lot hotter in Toms River than even in cities. So that's what I mean about Toms River. It's very hot there. It's a brutal place to be when the weather's like this. All right, let's take a look at the satellite here, and you can see that we have had some clouds over the area today, which may have helped us a little bit. And there was actually a thunderstorm. You can see it right here if you look at this satellite right here that popped up looks like south of Tom. There it is, right there. So there was a thunderstorm. There were some scattered showers. Somebody told me there was even a downpour in Hicksville today. We never got anything here, so it must have been very localized. So I just want to go over the satellite here, show you the dust and everything. This is the high-resolution satellite. You can see the dust coming off of the Sahara and spreading westward. I want to look at it. I got a couple of things we need to look at. And I'm not going to go over the long-term forecast. We're just going to go over the conditions going on across in our area and across the planet. So this high-resolution satellite image today, and you can actually see a sea breeze front here, marked by this line of clouds. So you can see the sea breeze front here over Long Island right here. It looked like there was a sea breeze front that actually wound up setting up over the island. So let's look at that. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's interesting. So there was a sea breeze front that set up over. That's probably what caused that downpour at Hicksville. We never got anything. But if you did have a downpour, that's why. So a sea breeze front. So the South Shore is probably cooler, of course. They had a sea breeze, but there's actually the front of the sea breeze never made it to the North Shore, where it was brutal. Looks like it made it up to the expressway, and that's about it. So let's take a look at the fires situation out in California now. You can see, look at all that smoke coming from these fires. It's unbelievable. Look at this. And we're going to look at another loop, and it says more fires over here too. So that's the problem. The west is too dry, the east is too wet. Uh, the fire looks like it's in Washington. So we are just seeing craziness right now. Craziness. You can see all the smoke over here too. It's gonna make its way over here. Look at it. It's all the way over here. It's ridiculous. So I want to actually give you another look at these fires going. You could see this is the smoke from them right here. It's insane. Look at it. It's just all over California like this. This is the visible, I believe. So we can go to infrared and look at that. Probably not going to be able to see it on infrared though. Yeah, you really can't see the smoke on infrared, but you can surely see it on visible. So now we are over here at Ventus Sky, and you can see it's warm. You see the issue. We have this west-southwesterly flow, and again, the same thing. This westerly flow kills us. See, we're much better at having a southerly flow, because at least it's coming off the ocean. It's cleaner air from the Caribbean. But this westerly flow is coming in from the land, and we are just dying. Unless you're right on the South Shore, maybe you'll do a little better. Let's get a little closer here to Long Island and see here. You can see, yeah, right on the South Shore it might be a little cooler, but everybody's warm. Everybody's dealing with these ridiculously high dew points, and it's just horrible. It really is horrible. We'll take a look at the dew points, and then I'm going to wrap up this weather update. I think we're just looking at the current conditions across no, there's one more thing I got to talk about. That's right. All right, so you can see here the dew points well into the 70s, and it's not going to get any better. I'll put this up until tomorrow. You'll see here. We'll put this up until let's do 1 o'clock. Not much relief from these high dew points. Looks like there might be more of a sea breeze tomorrow. So let me go back to temperature and see if there's more of a sea breeze. Yeah, it's not gonna. You see here. Look, zoom in. You see the sea breeze. The problem is, this is why you want to live on the South Shore. The sea breeze is just along the South Shore. We're not going to see much relief in the middle of the island from the heat. This is just another reason why you want to live on the South Shore. This heat is just unbelievable. So it's still going to be very warm tomorrow. And I'm sure Tom's River will be even hotter. This thing is underestimating the heat in Tom's River. It'll probably be in the mid-90s again. Wouldn't even be surprised if they make a run at 100. And it's going to stay warm right through the night once again. Now there is a chance of some thunderstorms tomorrow, so hopefully that'll cool things off. Looks like the sea breeze gets a little stronger by the later in the afternoon. So hopefully, the problem is, once you go into the evening, this freaking wind goes back to, well, it stays southerly tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow night will be a little cooler. But this west wind, this westerly flow, is just hell for us. It's hell for us. Again, New Jersey, please take the heat back. We don't want it. Keep it to yourself. We don't want it here. I do want to look at thunderstorm threats, actually, because there are actually some. Maybe we could actually look at this. Yeah, you can see here around 11. There's elevated cape in certain areas, so there could be thunderstorms popping up. Most likely in New York City and north of New York City and west of New York City, maybe over Jersey in this general area. We can look at the Cape, and we can also go to precipitation too. Let's see if it's forecasting any precipitation. It is not, yeah, it's forecasting a little bit over here. So it's forecasting something, but whatever forms won't be widespread. We can look at the model. I guess I'll have no choice but to go to the models because I want to look at the thunderstorm threat for tomorrow. Alright, so we're going to the NAM here, and enough of it in to show you tomorrow. So you can see that it's developing something in this area here. Generally, it looks like Westchester, Connecticut, New York City area. Wherever that sea breeze boundary is going to be, that sea breeze front could wind up triggering some thunderstorms tomorrow. So now the last thing that we got to talk about, Hurricane Hector. So here is Hurricane Hector, and it is a very powerful Category 4 hurricane. Winds sustained at, let me move this over here, winds sustained at 155 miles an hour, and minimum central pressure down at 936 millibars, and it's moving west at 14 knots. So we're going to click on this and see what Hector is up to and what the forecast is. But this looks like right for now it's going to stay away from Hawaii. So that's very good news. Hopefully it does not hit Hawaii. But it looks like the Big Island might see some possible tropical storm conditions. There is a tropical storm watch in effect for them. Now let's take a look at Hector on satellite. Alright, I'm going to start with this satellite here, the Modus satellite. I don't have it completely, but this is Hector. Looks like a pretty small, compact storm. But John, on the other hand, Hurricane John, yeah, named after me, Category 1 right now. We have to look at that too. Let's go and look at this loop here of another more high resolution. And you can see Hector is in just fantastic shape. Look at that near symmetrical, just excellent outflow. This thing it just looks beautiful on the satellite. It's very, very healthy storm, and it is probably going to at least maintain its strength, if not strengthen even further. Look at that, and that's because of the warm ocean waters in the Pacific. It's warmer than normal ocean temperatures in this area, and that is why we are seeing this. Just look at that. That is a fantastic looking storm right there. Near symmetrical, great convection, extremely healthy, and we'll definitely have to keep our eye out and see where that heads. Hopefully not Hawaii. Hopefully it doesn't affect anyone. So this is the other thing I wanted to bring up, and then I'm going to wrap up this weather update. We have a ton of things going on with the weather. So here we go. Hurricane John, Category 1, maximum sustained wind 75 miles an hour, 989 millibar central pressure, and it's moving northwest at 7 knots or 8 miles an hour. And then we have Tropical Storm Elenia right next to it. You can't make this stuff up. It's nuts. 60-mile-an-hour winds, 999 millibars. Just unbelievable. We have another disturbance over there. So it's absolutely nuts what's going on in this area right now. So a little closer look at John on the Modus here. And you can see definitely going to be a healthy storm. See, there's cooler water over here. But if they track this way, they're going to stay like Hector did. They're going to stay over warm water. And the warm water is what I want to talk about. You can actually see the storms here at earthnullschool.net. This will be the last part of this video. There's a lot of things going on with the weather. So again, this is Hurricane John. This is that disturbance. And that is Hurricane Hector. So what I want to do is I want to look at the sea surface temperature anomaly. Sea surface temperature anomaly. And let's see what's powering these storms. So you can see, yeah, some really warm water over here off the coast here. And that's what's powering these storms. And we have to be concerned too, because if we go over here, you will see also some really, look at this blazing hot water off the east coast here. Very unusual, extremely. That's why it's so humid. I've never seen it this much above normal. That anomaly right there is a 5 degrees Celsius above normal anomaly. That's a 5 degree Celsius above normal. So it's probably like 8 degrees Fahrenheit above normal water temperatures off the New England coast. Absolutely insane. The saving grace for us right now, we have this dust coming off the Sahara, which inhibits the development of tropical storms, and we have cooler water over here in this area. That's our only saving grace right now. Let's pray that we can get through this season without getting a hurricane over here. But the summer from hell, it just keeps going, folks. Take care.